Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kirill, your justice analyst from Belarus living in Germany, and it's time to continue with the Eurovision 2026 entries. And today it's time for the country which each and every year proves to us with their entries that they really take Eurovision very seriously, and it's France. All these efforts haven't really led to victory of France in Eurovision yet. The latest was still in the 70s. But in France, the same people are responsible for selecting the participant for Adult Eurovision as for the Junior Eurovision. And in Junior Eurovision, France is definitely smashing it. 4 victories in just last 6 years. This year, French representative was again chosen behind closed doors, and the decision is somewhat controversial. If you know, last year EBU has made a decision that no more can the participants be under 18 years old of age, and this decision will be actually effective starting from 2027 edition. And France decided, well, why don't we pick someone who is closer to our age of Junior Eurovision participants, and they picked 17 years old Monroe, who will turn 18 only half a year after Eurovision Song Contest, so I really hope she's mentally prepared for this hard time. She rose to prominence 1 year ago when in January 2025 she was crowned the winner of sort of The Voice in France, but for classical music. Just a few months ago, in November 2025, Monroe has released her debut album, which features classical pieces and also crossovers of different songs. One of them she has actually released as a single with the official music video. First album, first single, first official music video, and just a few months later she's already announced as the French representative for the Eurovision Song Contest 2026. Her song for Eurovision is titled Look, or in French Regarde, and it is literally her first original song. But let's take a look who composed the song. First of all, we have Chris Cohen and Maxime Maurice, who are known as Violin Phoenix or V Phoenix.
Can you play my song, please?
Chris Cohen is also quite known for quite a viral song, Yesterday's on My Mind, which got millions of listens on Spotify. Another composer of the century is Freddy March, who is partnering with Warner Music Group in France and wrote songs for many French superstars like Tal or Eurovision 2016 participant Amir. And the last but not least is Fred Savio, who is also producing a lot of songs on the French musical scene, for example for Kenji Girac, which got hundreds of millions of views. I actually would love to see Kenji Girac representing France in Eurovision one day himself as well. In any case, we have quite an experienced team of composers behind this entry, however none of them has worked on any of the Eurovision entries in the past, so I really hope that it sounds Eurovision friendly. I expect it to feature a lot of classical music elements, just knowing the background of Monroe and also of the Violin Phoenix. But let's just go for the first listen, where I will take a look at the studio version of the song. Unfortunately, this year the French broadcaster decided not to give us live performance from some huge stadium or Arc de Triomphe like they did in the last 2 years. In any case, I will start with the MP3 track to not be distracted by the visuals, and afterwards we will go for the second listen, where I will take a look at the official music video. Let's go. What an epic beginning, like going to the war.
Quand tout s'illumine dans tout Paris,
This is not really a classical vocal, it's more poppy. Let's see how the song will develop. I love this violins. You can definitely hear that this violin Phoenix guys are behind us. This goes a little bit in direction of The Code by Nemo. I also love this epic ending of the previous part. It also gives a little bit of voila, so you definitely feel that this entry comes from France. Her voice is just like a treat for your ears, so beautiful. The intensity. Very impressive notes, and I'm sure she can hit that live as well based on those performances I saw from French X Factor. This was now such a beautiful transition, and this ending, absolute perfection. I have to say the song kind of just flew by. I haven't really noticed that all the 3 minutes were already over. That's definitely a very good sign. There is so much development. Monroe is also so playful in her delivery. I'm really excited about seeing the visuals of the song, what kind of visual concepts they're exactly going for, because the song has a lot of potential. Speaking about kind of operatic entries from France, it definitely reminded me of Amaury Vassili, who represented France exactly 15 years ago. That entry was extremely overhyped, was #1 in the betting odds to win Eurovision Song Contest that year, but as you have seen, it has finished only on place 15. I think the reason was, however, not the song, but maybe a lack of experience from Amaury. It just didn't really sound convincing, didn't look convincing, but based on those live performances, which I have already seen from Monroe, I don't think she will have such an issue. But now let's take a look at the lyrics of the song Regarde to see what it is about. Monroe says, "Throughout Paris, I stay here. I have searched for your love in every neighborhood and I sin every day." Then in the chorus she says, "Look at me, look at you, this is love. It strikes you like lightning." Then she keeps saying that she wants to tell the whole world about this amazing feeling. "I will tell the people that it is here. I will tell the women, the men, the children. I will tell the world in every song." So it's a sort of love ballad where she's so happy about this amazing feeling which she encountered somewhere in Paris, of course, in the city of love. It's a very light and cute message. Didn't really expect it from the song, hearing how epic it all sounds. So it's time now for my second listen, where I will take a look at the official music video. Let's go. Well, seems like already small Monroe was roaming around the streets of Paris, of the city of love, trying to find out what the love is. Of course, we couldn't have the official music video for the French entry without featuring Paris, Eiffel Tower. It's just a must. I haven't really expected to see the dancers, I have to say. I think this is actually very clever to include the dancers. Maybe they're not a must, but to deliver the song, I'm sure Monroe will have to stand still and just perform, and the dancers will just add this additional dynamic to the performance. We also know that usually the performances featuring violins do very good in Eurovision, so I really hope they will bring some people just playing them, maybe even the composers themselves. It's a very efficient build-up. I love where it's going. We get additional beat, even more power. This is extremely cleverly composed and very impactful. Very playful, but also so powerful, it just gives you everything. This note is just absolutely insane. My only concern that Monroe is just so young. I just really hope she can hold all her nerves all together and deliver such an amazing vocal performance live as well. absolutely love this note. I already said it in my first listen. This is something what really caught me right in the end. And a very voila-like last note. Wow, what a song from France this year. You can definitely feel that they know what Eurovision needs, they know how to succeed in Eurovision, and they definitely take Eurovision very seriously. And I think this deserves to be rewarded. Of course, Regarde also follows sort of this pattern which the last Eurovision winners had, Nemo with the coat and JJ. All three feature this actually sort of unique twist between opera, pop, and extremely epic instrumental. But now let's take a look how actually France did in the last 5 and 15 years and see if it was ranked higher by the juries or by the televoters. You can see that France is definitely on a hot streak. All the last 5 years, maybe with the exception of 2022, brought some of the best results, and I would say France definitely found the formula how to convince the juries. Top 3 finishes out of 5 participations is absolutely insane. They seem to go for the same success formula once again. In general, you can see, especially in the last 15 years, the televoters were ranking France lower than the juries, with only maybe one very big exception in 2010, Jesse Matador with Ale Ola Ole. Ale, ale, ale. In any case, Voila also managed to be in top 3 of the televotes, so I'm pretty sure France will again do very well with the juries this year. And well, I think this song, because of this French twist in it, and I also expect with a very epic performance, might also grab quite some votes from the televoters. And speaking about the televoters, let's take a look how Eurovision fans are ranked in France at this point of time. So as you can see on your screen, France is ranked 7th, even not so far from place 6, so they still might take over later. In any case, for France, we haven't seen live performance, which definitely gives a little bit of disadvantage to Monroe at this point of time. I'm sure once she has performed at Eurovision in concert, we will be convinced how good she is, and then she might climb even higher. And speaking about the bookmakers, the situation is slightly different. So you can see on your screen that Monroe, with her Regarde, is currently ranked 2nd. Coefficient-wise, Denmark has almost the same ones, so the difference is quite marginal. But if we take a look at places 4, 5, 6, Greece, Australia, Israel, who all were in top 3 at some point of time, we can see that their coefficients is much higher, so it means bookmakers at this point of time believe only potentially in these 3 countries. This entry just shows France really wants to win Eurovision Song Contest, not just Junior Eurovision, where they have proven it already 4 times, but I think they want to host the big event. So that's what I have thought about Regarde, French entry for Eurovision 2026. I think it's a perfect formula to succeed in Eurovision Song Contest. Or is it a little bit too well planned and resembling the past winners too much? Or do you think maybe is it too classical and not pop enough for Eurovision Song Contest? Definitely let me know down below in the comments what do you think. Subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. Like this video to not miss the next one, which will be about Romania. See you there. Bye bye.